Hello, my name is Isaac Hubbard, and today I'll be teaching you how to use Pixel Editor better. We will be focusing on removing and adding objects from your picture. So first we're going to learn how to remove objects. So what you want to do is use the lasso tool, and then pick what object you want to remove. So let's say I want to remove this building in the background. So what you would do is you just click around the area you want to use, but make sure before you do that to do the polygonal lasso tool so that you can just click and drag where you want it to be. So you just click around the object and try to get as close to the edge of it as possible. And if you need to zoom in, that's fine, but you want to zoom in before you start clicking, or else the selected area won't scale to what you've zoomed into. So once you're all zoomed in, you just click around and make sure to not get any of the other surrounding area as much as you can, because you don't want to accidentally take off the background and then you won't have anything to replace the blank hole with. And then once you have it all selected, you just take the eraser tool and get rid of the whole area. And then after this, you just hit Control D, which is deselect, and then now it's gone. From here, you'd want to use the clone stamp tool. So click it, press the Control button, and click an area near it, and then start coloring in the area you deleted with the surrounding area's colors. It works the best if the sky is clear, and if it's cloudy, you need to make sure to not get the same cloud over and over again, or it'll be very obvious that you just copied and pasted it. And make sure to reselect every once in a while so you don't get the same color over and over again. You match the color of the sky. And then once you get down to the sea line, you want to get a square tool so you don't accidentally intersect into the sea area. Like right here, I went into it a little bit, so I'm going to undo that and then get it nice and level before I click again. And then now we just have this little area. So you just did what you just do again what you did in the sky area. Select a surrounding area and just fill it in as best you can. And it might take a couple of tries to get like the most accurate looking area, but you just want to kind of start filling it in. And then if it doesn't look completely natural, we'll be able to fix that later with the blur tool. So you just want to click around that area. And then sometimes with areas like this and this, you want to get a smaller brush so you don't accidentally cut into the buildings. So up here, I'm going to use a 3 and then zoom in real close. And then for this, you can either fill it in with a color like this or try to add in another building. I'm just going to fill it in with this color over here. And then this process can take some time, but it'll be worth it in the end if it's an object you really needed to remove. And then you want to make sure to get the kind of gradient of the water because it's darker in the top and a little bit lighter in the bottom. And you want to keep that in this area so it doesn't look like it's all just the same shade of water, because that's not how water works in real life. And then no matter what, make sure you get rid of all the white, because in most pictures there won't be any like white spaces. It'll just be like light gray. So if there's a little bit of white gray like in here, it should be fine. But there can be no, it's just like pure white. And then once you're like, if you zoom in and look closely at it, you can kind of tell that you deleted something. But once you zoom out, you won't really be able to notice that anything is wrong. And if it's still bothering you, you can use the blur tool and make it really small so it fits only into that one little area. And then just blur around the edges so that nobody will be able to see that you deleted stuff. It'll just look like it was always meant to be that way. And now we're going to learn how to add things to the photo. So what you want to do is open a search tab, find whatever photo you want to get and add into your original photo. So I'm going to add in a bird. So let's say you wanted to add some of these. You just click save image and then go into here, open an image, find the image you just had, and then if you have multiple, right here will show you which image you're selecting. Open it, and then once you have it in a new tab, you want to get the select tool and zoom in on the part you want to save. So if I just want this bird, I can just take it, then control copy or control C. Open up your new image, then control V to put it in. And you can just put it wherever you want in your image. And I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so then it's farther, so it looks like it's farther away. And to do that, you want to do edit, free transform, and then make sure to hold the shift tool so that it stays the same proportions. And then once you're done, you just click out and hit yes. And then I'm just going to put this up in this corner over here. And then I'm going to blur it out a little bit so it looks less pixelated. And you don't have to worry about affecting the background because it's on a separate layer. And then once you have it how you like it, you can just merge it with the background so it's all one image. And you can add as many as you want, but you want to be careful to try to get an image that is not too pixelated or it'll look really unnatural with the rest of the picture. And that is how you add or remove pictures in Pixel Editor.